Alrighty. Well, that's that speaker that I took apart. And yeah, as I cracked the shits and through it, the stuff holding the heavy glue holding the magnet in come off. That's why it all sounded like shit. Long and short of it is, after a lot of wiggling around with a couple of little screwdrivers there, funnily enough, this bit on the bottom, it's just like a bit of steel plate that wobbles. There's not even any electrical connections to your base piece on the bottom. It's sort of weird. Anyway, surprise, surprise, this is a Sony, but that's actually a lithium-ion battery. I couldn't believe it. Usually they use lithium polymer for a lot of these things, and they'll say lithium power. And yeah, they're cheapskates, so they use lithium polymer instead of lithium ion. Because this is a more expensive type to manufacture. But as you can see, that's 1400 milliamp hour. It runs at standard 3.7 volt, and that gives us a total of 5.18 watt hours. Yeah, we can actually have a place in Korea that we send all our phone batteries to that is, a big joint in Australia that rounds all this crap up and sends them there in bulk. So yeah, we can technically recycle that. But that's a good, what's his name? It's a destroyed speaker, but it's a good battery still. So we've got a little circuit here. Some of these are, NFC, and that was the speaker power. Still got a few buttons. I think that's a LED. That should be a charge LED. There's your aux in. There's your, obviously your charging plug. And yeah, long and short of it is, that's your cables there. So I can just strip back some of these once I get all this fluff off a bit of it. And yeah, basically solder. I got a little soldering iron that has battery power. It's like one of those USB type power ones with fuck all power, but it's good for doing fine work. So I'll slap the batteries in that, I'll strip the wires back, and then I'll get a couple extra cables off for your positive and negative. And then we have, a bit of 3.7 volts, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to use that for. But having said that, I'm sure I will find a use in due course. My God, they have a big blob of rose and flux on that. Anyway, that's what happens when you're intrigued. But I couldn't work out how to get it, and they had these little bloody things here, all covered in. As you can see, that one partly is with the rubber mould. There's all the remains of it, and what do you know? There's a blooming bunch of screws straight under there, still with the rubber stuck on the top of the blooming screws. But hey, sitting around for a couple of weeks, I couldn't work out how to crack it open, and now we got it. So